How's it going, everybody? We're back with another comparisons ball review video. Today we have a two-handed high rev player and a one-handed low rev player looking at the brand new 3D offset Assault. Now I will be comparing the Assault to the Hammer Effect Tour and the Ion Pro.
And I will be comparing it to the Track Theorem and the Attention Star S2.
Alright, we're gonna go throw 10 shots out on the lane. And also don't forget to smash that like button, and we'll see you guys out on the lanes. Alright, just wrapped up throwing 10 shots with the 3D offset Assault, and initial thoughts, this one's going to be good. I think I basically had unlimited hook. Like I moved left a zone almost after every single shot, and this ball had no problem seeing the middle part of the lane and still continuing through the pins. Sometimes with these hybrids, sometimes they might be either a little too clean or a little too soon to where you might leave a lot of corner pins. This one split the 8-9 a lot. So now we're going to go ahead and compare it to the Ion Pro. Alright, just wrapped up throwing the Ion Pro, and from what I can tell, I think the Ion Pro is just a hair earlier and smoother than the 3D offset Assault is. I think the 3D offset Assault gets down the lane just a little bit more and is a little bit sharper off the end of the pattern. I'm not sure if that's just what we're bowling on, but now we're going to go ahead and compare to the Hammer Effect Tour. Alright, just wrapped up throwing the Hammer Effect Tour, and this one is definitely a step up from the 3D offset Assault. A lot earlier and a lot smoother. I was able to play a little bit further left with the Hammer Effect just because it is a little bit cleaner than those bigger balls, but it's definitely a lot smoother, a lot bit more forward off the spot than the 3D offset Assault. Alright, final thoughts on the 3D offset Assault. And I think I have to give this one a nuts. This one, I think I'm going to be able to throw a lot. This one's definitely a keeper for me. It did all the right things, and I really like to see when those asymmetric hybrids do all the right things in the middle part of the lane and still be able to continue through the pins. So I'm going to give this one a nuts rating.
Just wrapped up throwing 10 shots with a 3D offset Assault, and right off the bat, this ball is good. There's no other real way to put it. I started off a little straighter, and it just kept putting 10 back in the pit every time, and so I decided to move a little bit further left, and it just kept going. Normally a ball is at some point, typically around 7-8 boards left of where I normally start, tend to quit, but this ball just kept going. I could even go further than that if I wanted to, but really picked up in the mid lane very well, continued down lane, and was forward enough to where it was predictable, but still shaped enough down lane to where I knew it was striking every time. I knew there wasn't going to be a wrap 10, a flat 10, like it was going every single time. So now we're going to throw 10 shots with the Attention Star S2 and see how that compares. Just wrapped up throwing 5 shots with the Attention Star S2, and right off the bat, this ball is definitely a little earlier, a little bit more forward than the offset Assault. I definitely had to move a little bit further right, just keep it more in the oil for a little bit longer, not have so much angle in the front part of the lane, but still gave me a good reaction. Definitely one of my favorite balls right at the moment. Just super strong, super forward, but continuous, and I just am in love with that type of shape. So now we're going to go ahead and throw 5 shots with the track theorem and see how it compares. Just wrapped up throwing 5 shots with the theorem, and this ball was just a hair cleaner than the 3D offset assault. Definitely wanted to shape a little bit more down lane, and overall this ball doesn't hook quite as much, so I did have to play a little straighter, but you could still see how it wanted to shape naturally more down lane and just be a little bit more off spot. That track theorem is one of my GOAT balls at the moment. I am in love with that ball, so definitely a good kind of 1-2 pack combo going from the offset assault and then going into the theorem once the assault starts to be a little bit too early. So final thoughts on the 3D offset assault. I am going to have to give this one a nuts rating. I love this ball. Definitely probably the most I've struck with any ball in our comparison series so far. This ball just felt right in my hands. It felt like I didn't have to really work to throw the shot. It just did the work for me. You know, I could get it to the friction early, I could get it in the oil, and no matter what I did, it still wanted to do the right thing off the pattern. So when a ball makes me look good, I'm gonna, have to give it a good rating. So again, nuts is gonna be my final rating for this guy today.
We hope you found this video useful. As always, if you like videos like this, make sure you hit subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.